Don't forget to keep checking out the links down in the description to do anything that you can. If you consider yourself an ally in any way, shape, or form, the absolute bare minimum you can do is be checking out those links down below. This is the first time in weeks I'm filming with my hair just not tied up because it's finally not hot and I don't know how to act anymore. How did I film every video for like months at a time with my hair like this? Hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about, what do we want to call this? I know what the title of this is going to be, but it's not like, I don't want to say like verbal tics because I don't think that is the correct and like right term to use. But like, you know when you just quote Vines or you quote TikToks and things like that, and it's like the little phrases that like everybody says. I want to talk about the ones I use, but are not from like TikToks or YouTube or anything. It's specifically from content creators, like specific things content creators have said, because I have a couple of them that I use all the time, and like that's what I mean. Like everybody kind of quotes like TikToks and stuff, like everybody quotes Vines, like road work ahead. I sure hope it does. I said that one day in the middle of a panic attack. We were driving and it had been like, me and my mom were driving and it had already been like a nightmare drive, and I was sitting in the passenger seat like having a panic attack. I could feel it and like my whole body was like super tense, and where we got to drive, it like kind of slowed down a little bit, so I was like trying to calm myself down, and it was a roadwork sign, and I just, under my breath, while my brain is like screaming panic mode, I just went, roadwork ahead. I sure hope it does. And Mom's like, what did you say? And I was like, nothing, don't worry about it. So it's not like quoting from there, because everybody does that. Everybody quotes from things, but I have taken phrases from content creators that I use every single day. It's not a problem, but I just think it's funny that like I've chosen to do that. It's not by choice. Everything I do is against my own will. Anyway, so the first one I want to talk about is Mitchell Davis and his hi, hello, my name is Mitchell Davis, and then he like goes into his videos. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but anytime I like intro anything, and I do it in real life too, I go hi, hello, and then like continue. So I've changed it a little bit, but I was obsessed with, I still am. I still love him very much. I don't watch him as often anymore, but I still absolutely love Mitchell Davis. But I used to watch him religiously. I used to watch all of his YouTube videos. I've talked about this in a video before, I think. But his hi, hello, this is Mitchell Davis is ingrained in my brain. I almost started my videos. I almost started doing my YouTube videos. Like every video on my channel, how I go, hi Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. I almost did hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, like with the Mitchell Davis intro, but I was like, oh no, I don't want to copy him, like I'm so worried, I don't want somebody to call me out and tell me that I'm copying him. So I changed it to hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. I had to train myself to not do hi, hello, this is Mitchell Davis. Genuinely. Every time I wanted to do my greeting, I almost said that for the first like 6 months of me making videos. And if you don't remember, if you haven't been here from the very beginning, I made one video, made another video 8 months later, and then there was no schedule for like, I don't, like for a while. I don't even know how long there wasn't really a schedule. But it would just, I had to train myself. The first like 7 or 8 videos I made, I had to train myself to not immediately go, hi, hello, this is Mitchell Davis. So I've stolen that from him. Also just the phrase, aw man, she could be my little chicken nugget. I named my cat Nugget. I'm sorry, the hair touching constantly has returned. I'm so sorry. The reason I named my cat Nugget is because it was maybe a year or maybe even 6 months before I got my cat. Mitchell Davis posted the video about how he got his cat Megabyte, rest in peace, that absolute beautiful angel baby. He posted a video about how he got her, and he said, I know this video fucking word for word. So then I'm talking to the lady, and I say, could you give me the 2 cents on this little love loaf? And she starts with, well, first of all, we found her in a dumpster behind a Wendy's. And I went, aw man, she could be my little chicken nugget. I watched that video every single day. I watched it every day. I loved this man and I loved that cat. So, me just saying the phrase, aw man, she could be my little chicken nugget, and naming my cat Nugget is specifically for Mitchell Davis, so hey bestie, I'm gonna tag you in this video, I hope you see it. I've made 2 separate videos about how much I love Claire Siobhan. so much. Hi Claire, if you see this, can you please make any of your merch in an American size 5X, because I would like to own a single one of your hoodies. I have the CC for it in my Sims game. My Peach Jen wore it all her teenage years, so thank you for that. But anyway, just the word Sag instead of sad, because Claire's so cute. I love her accent, and because she is like, she said this before, it's like kind of like the Irish English mix of accents. She claims that she says words wrong all the time, but her just saying the word Sag has embedded into my life. I'm currently rewatching her Not So Berry challenge, and I am on Grey Gen. I haven't gotten to the part with Sag Sam yet, but I'm getting there. I just fucking love Claire Siobhan. I think because I watch her videos all the time, and I think it really, like, I noticed it more and more when she started doing Sag Sam specifically, because that was just, like, his name. But she says it, like, now I've noticed she says it, like, more in videos outside of Sag Sam, and it's just become part of my thing. And it's not when I'm talking, like, when I'm having a conversation with people, I'm like, oh yeah, that's really sad. I don't say Sag, but I say it to myself, like, walking around the house, I'll, like, drop something and be like, oh, that's so Sag. Like, why? And the last one that I've noticed more lately, I'm sure I've done others, but the one that's like really stuck out to me lately is from Crank Gameplays, and I don't even fucking remember what video it's from, but him just going, ah, hot hot soup. Like the way he does like his mouth when he's being goofy and saying things. Me and the phrase hot hot soup are really best friends right now. Because it went during the heat waves that were happening for the last fucking month or so. There was one day where it was really, really hot, and I like went into my kitchen, and where the sun was coming on like our linoleum floor, it was actually really warm on my feet. And I did the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends blue thing, where I went, ah, it's hot in Topeka. And I did that, and then I went, ah, hot hot soup. Like, so now everything that is hot, not warm, everything that's hot is ah, hot hot soup. With those specific inflections. So thank you, Ethan, for that. I'm sure there's more. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Those were the ones that like stood out to me the most. And I wanted to give you guys a shorter video because there have been quite a few long ones lately. And I see the views on them. I appreciate the views on them. I love you guys so much. But I also see how long my videos are, and I also sit there and edit them, so I also see how long they are. And 27 minutes of me just saying absolute bullshit, I'm sure is getting tiring for some people. So here's a shorter video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. And yeah, if there's any, not from like TikToks, not from Vines, like nothing like that. If there are things from like specific content creators that you say, please leave them down in the comments, because I'm really curious. Because viral videos, I feel like, are different than people just talking when they're filming. Because even if somebody's like filming and trying to be like funny in the video like for a bit, like one of the other things I almost included was Jacksepticeye in god, what video was it? The one where he played it recently, where it's like it was based on the creator's mother's fear of being stalked while she's like out shopping. And when he's in the like body shop talking to the girl, I forgot what the girl's name was, to get like different shampoos, when he is like kind of mimicking her voice, like trying to be funny, he's like, ah, great choice, great choice, great choice. Then I almost added that in, but it's not one that I'm finding myself saying out loud. It's just one that's like repeating in my head. So if there are, what I was trying to say is content creators kind of say things to say them. They're not saying them for the bit. They're not saying them for like the viral. They're like talking. They're filming and they're talking. They're not saying it for a goofiness, even when they are. Does that make any sense? Probably not. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Did I catch that on camera? My lights just flickered so bad.